Hi, I'm Yashika Shetty. I'm pursuing my MBA in operations. I've done my chemical engineering from MIT Manipal, and I've worked for 24 months in Aditya Birla Grasim Industries. See, for the GE VAT rounds, what I'd suggest you to do is be well informed of all those events that have happened across this year. And it's not just superficial information that you get off the blogs or off the net. You should know each and every details, every intricate details that go into it, and also have your own opinion about those particular topics. See, here the moderators and panelists are people who are very well informed and have their own forte. So they will be able to judge you, and they'll be able to catch hold on to any little mistakes that you do. So be confident, and the basic reason, the basic formula to be confident is to be very, very well prepared. See, one thing you really need to remember in a group exercise is never be too dominant. I think there's a misconception when people think in a group exercise you need to voice out your opinions every now and then, or that you have to make yourself heard. The thing is, you need to ensure that it's cordial. The entire process goes well. You let everybody else put in their points, because I think in my group exercise that was a plus point I got. And it's all about making that one or two facts, getting those things, interjecting once or twice. You don't have to speak every now and then. So please remember that, or sometimes that can work against you. So my topic was green and red or green, like I said. So I connected with the traffic signal, and I connected it with life per se. Like, stop, whether you will, there are times that you have to take a risk. Sometimes you're crossing the road, whether you really want to cross it, whether you take the risk, you see that it is showing red, and whether you take the risk and see, cross the road even if the traffic's oncoming. Something like that on that ground, and I covered it up in 5 sentences only. Okay, this was about the GE and VAT process, about the PI. See, first couple of questions that you should have an answer to. You cannot walk into an MBA institute interview and then get away not knowing the basic answers to questions. Why MBA is one of the standard questions they will be asking you. They'll be asking you, why choose you? So never ever say that. Don't start off saying that I do this, I'm that. Always appreciate your competitors. They know sometimes most of you would probably go through your group exercise round first, and you'll probably be sitting together with all of the other competitors. So they will know that you have interacted with at least some of them. And if you haven't interacted, that's also work against you. Because you're in an MBA school. MBA is all about networking also. So always appreciate your competitors. Never say, I understand my competition is good, everyone is good, but this is certain qualities that sets me apart. Now, I can't tell you what qualities those are, that you would be the better judge of, but there should be something. Do not sound very, very obnoxious in your interview, right? So that would be a standard question. My interview, I was asked, why did I take chemical engineering? Because it's a little off profile for girls to take. Why did I work in a manufacturing industry? Why SIBM? You should have a very smart answer for this, right? Because everybody knows we're chipping ingredients. We're actually competing for a lot of colleges. All of us are we competed, and you guys will be competing. But every college is good in its own way, and it's best in its own way. So obviously, when they're asking you why you want to join their college, you have to give them a very good answer. Have to sound very convincing. And then they might ask you prospects of choosing which specialization are you interested in, whether it's HR, marketing, operations, or finance. You need to have a good answer for that also. You cannot be dilly-dally. And do not always think you have to immediately answer. That was one of my setbacks. I was always think that the minute they ask me a question, I should start answering. That's not wrong. That's not right. You need to take about 5 seconds or so. Think to yourself what you want to talk about, frame your answer well, and then do not keep them waiting. But take like about 4-5 seconds to frame your answer correctly and speak with clarity. See, in SIBM operations I find that it's excellent. That's because we have a wonderful staff who have had hands-on experience in real life. See, in operations, you have to have practical approach. It's not what is given in theory. There are a lot of books and there are a lot of research papers in operations, but until unless you have applied it somewhere, it will not really tell you how you can optimize. Because there are a lot of problems in reality when you're executing any of the operation process. So it's always always good to have professors who come from manufacturing industries, from services industries, who have faced issues, have faced problems, and have a lot of case studies, who have dealt with a lot of cases. So when they come and share the experiences in the form of case studies, we get to learn a lot. So yeah, I think if you are very interested in engineering and if you are interested in strategy, you should take our course.